Hi everybody, Dr. Laina here, and we had one of our subscribers send in a question asking how to sit in their chair properly to avoid forward head tilt or that slouch or that hump that everybody's getting. Today I'm going to give you the top 3 things to focus on to make sure that you avoid forward head tilt while you're sitting in your chair. So the first most important thing to consider when it comes to forward head tilt is how your bottom is sitting on the chair. You can't fix your posture from the top down. You have to fix your posture from the bottom up. And what I mean by that is it's how you've planted your weight in the chair that's going to affect the posture of your upper body. So let me show you what I mean with this spine. So this is a spine in proper alignment, mostly, right? So we've got a curve in the upper back, a curve in the neck, a curve in the upper back, and then a curve in the lower back. We really want to maintain these 3 curves while we're sitting. If, when you're sitting, you allow your body to fall back, you allow your weight to fall back into the back of your buttocks, what happens is this. This part of your spine will go with it, causing your low back to come into this very unnatural position, affect the discs, affect these joints, and even more importantly, cause your upper body to round forward to counterbalance what's happening down in through this lower back. So if we can keep this low back in proper alignment, it's really going to affect how our upper back sits. So how do you do that? Well, I'm going to link a few videos below that are going to show you in great detail how to do that. But here's a quick lesson in how to make that happen. Focus on where those sits bones are, where the bones are in your buttocks that are hitting the seat. And you'll notice that when you're sitting in your chair at work, what normally happens is that your weight actually falls behind them, causing this, like we mentioned with the model, causing this concavity to happen in through this area and your low back to slump forward like this. If instead all that we do is we roll our weight forward so our weight is in front of those bones, so all I've done, and you can practice it even just by rolling back and rolling forward. So just rolling back and forward a little. So if all I do is allow my body weight to come to the front of those bones, you're going to notice that your body's going to sit up naturally. So in other words, I'm not arching my back, but when I get to that sweet spot, which you'll be able to feel it for yourself, there's actually no stress in my spine. It's as if my spine is just sitting properly within my pelvis, and that will have to maintain itself in order for me to maintain proper posture. So a lot of people will ask me, I can't keep my body like that all day long. So I don't know how to keep my body from shifting back and forth. And one of the things we suggest is a prop for that. So there's a few different ways that you can do that. One of the things I suggest to people is to bring a small throw pillow or a towel or a blanket to work. And then all that you're going to do is, you can see this is just a regular bath towel that I folded up, is I'm going to put it in the back part of my chair. So I've just putting in the back part of my chair so that when I sit on my chair, it's going to be about the back third of my buttocks that are going to be supported by it. So I'm not sitting on top of it. I'm actually putting those bones that we mentioned just in front of it, so you can hopefully see that it's holding up the back of my buttocks to keep me very comfortably in this position. Because when I'm sitting in proper posture, I should feel very relaxed. If this isn't the kind of thing that appeals to you, whether you're doing this with a throw pillow or a towel, the other thing that you can do is you can look for a wedge. We sell these in our office, and these are incredibly effective. So you can see that the back, of course, is higher than the front, and then all you would do is sit on your chair, and that keeps my body weight, you'd have to lower your chair a little bit, but that keeps my body weight coming forward, because in order for me to slouch or in order for me to shift my body weight backwards, I'd have to go uphill. So it keeps my body weight forward. Absolutely, without a doubt, the most important thing when it comes to proper posture is ensuring that our body weight is hitting the chair properly to keep the rest of our spine in proper alignment. The second most important thing to consider when really ensuring that you keep proper posture in your chair and avoiding that forward head tilt is where your eyes are going. So if you are looking down at your screen, if you're holding your phone, any of those things, your posture will follow your eyes. So we have a lot of patients who have an enormous change in their posture simply by raising their screen. So we'd rather see your screen just slightly above eye line than slightly below, because your head will tend to follow your eyes. So if your screen's a little bit lower or you're looking down, you'll notice over the course of the day, your head will follow that. So really ensuring that all of your screens are at the proper position will make a drastic effect on your posture throughout the day. The third really important thing to consider when ensuring that you don't end up with a forward head tilt throughout the day is how much you're moving and stretching. Without a doubt, the more you move and you stretch, the better your posture is going to be. So when it comes to sitting at your desk, we really recommend that you stop and get up at least once an hour, even if it's for 2 minutes. Studies are now showing us that if we can keep the length of time that you're in poor positions as short as possible, it won't affect your posture as much. So in other words, 3 one-hour sessions of sitting at your desk aren't as detrimental to your posture as 1 3-hour session. So we want you to get up every hour and move around. And what's the best stretch to avoid forward head carriage? Well, we need to stretch out this area and through here. So all that I would recommend is taking one of your arms, putting it behind your back to the best of your ability. If you can't do this, you can keep it out by your hip. So taking one of your arms behind your back, ensuring that your chest stays open, and just taking your head away from that arm. Almost as if someone's pulling up through your collarbone and up through the front of your neck in this area. Feeling a nice deep stretch in here, opening that back up. Then you can do the other side. Again, you'll notice that I'm sitting with my body weight forward. I haven't let myself slouch back. Hold these for about 20 or 30 seconds, breathing deep. Take a big breath in, roll your shoulders up, bring them back down, and then get back to your work. If you focus on these 3 things, sitting in the right position, where your eyes are looking, and ensuring that you're getting up and moving and stretching as much as possible, you're going to start to notice a drastic difference in that forward head position, allowing you to be more comfortable throughout the day and improve your posture while you're at work. So we hope that answered your question, and please give us more questions in the comments below. And if this was helpful, we'd appreciate it if you'd click like. Enjoy your day.